The FAL is the right arm of the free world. When the Western armies were carrying battle rifles, they were carrying the FAL, or variants thereof. The only equivalent numbers were the AK-47 carried by their opponents. Now, that has switched to the M16 series weapons, but for the Ardean Armed Forces, they use FALs and 308 battle rifles. Because of this, there's lots of different variants and things you can do. This is my personal one, and you can see real steel wood handguards can be added to Airsoft FALs. King Arms made a large series of FALs. They're no longer produced, but they're still available on the secondary market as well as some retailers. They made a whole line all the way from realistic long ones to really short ones. The really short carbine submachine gun versions are not allowed at Central Wargaming events because they were not issued to any army as a standard firearm. This version here is the full length, full stock. It is the basic FN FAL. The ones as they come from King Arms have the Commonwealth flash hider on it. That was only used pretty much by the Commonwealths and STG 58s, where the Austrians were used. However, the most common is seen flash hider similar to this. It's a simple modification if you'd like to do it yourself. All you need to do is cut a small piece of the barrel off after you take the flash hider and replace the flash hider. You can also then replace the handguards from the STG 58 version here to the more common FAL version here. King Arms does sell some parts still for them. You just need to contact them directly. The second most correct version used is a full-length barrel or the folding stock. If you like a slightly shorter barrel, this is commonly referred to as a para-FAL. It's only a few inches shorter barrel. Other than that, everything else is identical in the Airsoft version. Also acceptable at Central Wargaming events is a full stock with the front end that's like the para version. Anything where the handguards are shorter or the barrel is shorter than this is not acceptable, as it is not an issue type weapon. Because King Arms does not produce them anymore, they may cost a little more money to purchase if you can find them. However, Classic Army made FALs, and now there's Chinese companies copying them. Mostly you'll find this full stock para front end. They're originally Classic Army. The company's copying them ASP. They're sold under the name Lancer Tactical. JG sells one, and Echo 1 sells one. Now on these, they do have a railed top. While this is not the standard issue railed top, there is a railed top that was issued, so this is acceptable for Central Wargaming events. These generally do not come with the flash hider, they come with the orange plastic, but this flash hider is the FNC flash hider and looks very close to the correct looking flash hider at a distance. Now, the modifications I said are easy to do if you want to do them yourself. It is also acceptable to keep it in the long form with the other, the longer flash hider and STG handguards. It's not ideal, but it does fill the role. We'll be going into more detail at a later date to show some of the variants for G3s, SCARs, and the other things the Ardean Army may carry.